Hello and
Hey.
welcome back to Cartoonables Cartoons. If it's your first time visiting us here, please subscribe. If you don't like the content, then don't subscribe because that would be pointless for you. And also like the video. Unless you don't like it, then dislike it because your opinion counts. So, today we're doing our first
Whose side are you on?
So, that means we're going to basically bring up an argument that has come across our lives, either someone in real life or like if we're in the middle of watching a TV show.
Exactly.
And then we'll tell you about that argument and tell you whose side we're on. And we would love it if in the comments you say whose side you're on, if you've seen the show, or if we tell you about the argument and you really...
You have a strong opinion on that.
Exactly. If you have an opinion on it, please comment. We would love to hear it. And we promise we read every comment because we don't get a lot.
It's true. We're very small YouTubers.
Oh, well, yeah. That's okay.
So, for the Whose Side Are You On today, we were rewatching Friends for probably the 100th time or something like that.
We've watched it a few times.
So, we recently came across the episode where Ross is dating Julie, but then Rachel suddenly has these feelings for Ross.
Because Ross is like Rachel since the 9th grade.
Yeah,
and
he's
so,
like her for
but he never ever told her. And then Chandler accidentally tells Rachel that he likes her.
And so now Rachel has all these feelings for Ross, but Ross is dating Julie. And so basically it's just like this whole thing because Rachel is kind of torn up because Ross is really happy with Julie and she doesn't want to ruin that relationship. But at the same time, she really loves Ross, and so she's just really torn. So then Ross is trying to decide what to do because Rachel drunkenly sends him a message telling him that she still has feelings for him.
No, actually, still, because he never knew she did.
Oh, yeah.
When she says it, she gets really drunk, and then she is like, I'm over you. And she keeps saying, I'm over you, I'm over you. And so, then he kind of gets the feeling that she had the feelings. And then basically, they talk about it, and then he can't decide, does he stay with Julie, this awesome relationship, or does he go to Rachel?
With whom he has had feelings for forever.
But it's going really well with Julie, too. So, in the comments, you can say, what would you do in that situation? If you've seen the show, then you really get a good idea for it. So you can comment what you do in that situation, but that's not it. Because if you've seen the show, then you know what he does next.
Chandler decides that...
Chandler is his best friend.
Yeah. So Chandler decides that it would help Ross decide if they made a pro and cons list. So they start with Rachel, and Ross is naming all these bad things about Rachel, such as she's just a waitress.
Because Julie, the other one, is a paleontologist like Ross.
Yeah.
Ross is a paleontologist too, and so they think they have a lot in common because they're both paleontologists. And then, what are some other cons?
She's just a waitress.
A little bit spoiled.
She cares about her looks a little too much. Just sort of things like that. And
hold on, I know the whole thing. And ditzy, and then the other friend, Joey, throws in that she has chubby ankles. Ross never actually says that.
Yeah, that becomes kind of like something that Rachel throws around sometimes, even though Ross never said that. So anyway, Rachel comes back to the apartment where they're making the list, and she sees the list.
No. If you're going to tell it right. Okay. So Ross decides, so then he goes to make a con list for Julie. And then whoever has more cons, obviously, he dumps her. Well, Julie had less cons, but her only con was she's not Rachel. So it's just it's got to be Rachel.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet.
Oh, just want to throw in, we're eating dinner.
Yeah, this is going to be a little thing we'll probably be eating in most of these videos.
Yeah.
So that's a thing that we're trying to do. We're not just being weird. Yeah. So anyway, back to the theory. So, not theory.
The whose side are you on?
The whose side are you on, yeah. So basically, Rachel goes back to the apartment and she finds the list after much attempted hiding. She reads it and she gets really mad at Ross. And she's just saying a lot of things that...
There was one point that she said that made sense. It was like she's off in her room, and then Ross knocks on the door. And she's like, please, he's like, please, that was just a list. It doesn't mean anything. I still want to be with you despite all those things. And then she says this here, which I think is pretty good. She says, imagine all the things you don't like about yourself, or like the things you doubt about yourself, and then knowing that other people not only think them too, but use them as a reason not to be with you. And it's just like,
yeah, that part I can understand. But my problem with the situation is how long it goes on. Like, she really loves Ross for quite a long time after that. And Ross still has feelings for her, for sure. Like, he says on multiple occasions that he's not over their relationship yet. And my problem is, I can see where Rachel was coming from, but personally, I think she just let it live for too long. It was a mistake. People make mistakes, and it wasn't even that big of a mistake. You know, if you're making a pros and cons list, you're looking for things wrong with people. You may not think those things all the time, but when you're trying to think of bad things of a person, you're trying to think about bad things. So that was my problem, and that is why I'm on Ross's side.
I also am on Ross's side, just because I feel like it went on for a very long time. If you watch the show, or if you're watching it now, or you've ever seen it, then you know, like, how I feel like Rachel can be a bit stubborn. But
definitely.
Then, like, I feel like she just took it, like, I don't know, like, but if someone did that to me, I would still, like, because, you want to know something? I'm going to tell you a story. This girl right here, when she was deciding whether or not she should go out with this guy, she made a pros and cons list. And he never saw it, but, like, and then in another TV show, Parenthood, #Parenthood, let us know if you've seen it. The newer one, not the old one. But the old one, I'm sure, is good, too. But anyways, they also said she got proposed to, and she didn't know if she wanted to do it. And then she talked to her mom, and she said, when I got married, I made a pros and cons list. Except they didn't really have any, they didn't make any pros. Oh, well, there was one part where he climbed the fire escape in the rain, and he came in the window, and then he was, like, reading his list of good things to Rachel.
That was back in Friends, not in Parenthood.
Right, yeah. He was reading a list of good things about Rachel. So, yeah. So, that's our opinion.
Yeah, let us know. Definitely let us know what you think in the comments. Whose side are you on? Thanks for watching.
Yeah. And then also, in the comments below, please give us more ideas for videos, because we're happy to do whatever you guys want. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Unless you didn't like it, like I said in the beginning, you can dislike it because it wasn't good. That's okay. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.